There is a long icy ravine stretching to the south. The settlement of Manala is down there. That is probably where you should be going. The way is not clear, though. You can see small, scaly figures roaming in the mist. Meccan stops you. She is looking at you strangely. I see it. In your face. You are having another attack. Be calm. Do not fight it. She is right. She realized it before you did. The burning feeling is returning again. You are talking differently. She ignores what you said. Focus on yourself. Control yourself. Why is this happening to me? I do not know. I do not know who you are or where you are from. I only want to help you control it so that you do not hurt anyone. What should I do? I can't tell you. The power in you will decide. She stops talking. She looks down at your hands and jumps back. You look down and see something. Glowing tendrils of light, of essence, dim and insubstantial, have emerged from your hands. They twitch aimlessly, waiting for you to direct them. And somehow you know what to do. It is automatic, like walking or breathing. You forgot, but your body remembered. You know how to shape this essence into something alive. You can make your first creation. I think we may. Let's see. A Fiora. Takes all of our essence, but we can make a Fiora. So, let's do just that. Even if it takes all of our current essence. And thus we have our first Fiora. What shall we name him? Or her? Or it? Huh. You know, in all honesty, I've named creations after almost all the people who have been watching me regularly. Except one. He's been commenting regularly on the last game I did, including a few comments that, yeah. But you know what? I think I remember what the name was. I don't remember all of it, but I do remember a bit. So simple enough the name is King the Fiora. Very well, then. Before we go in, let's take a look at what's in here. This small guard post has been abandoned. The human guards who were posted here most likely fled to Manala and left the serviles to their fate. The inner doors are held shut with a large padlock. Fortunately, someone left a living tool on the table. Living tools are one of the Shaper's most cunning creations. Each one has a long, straight shell that serves as a handle, and 3 thin, nimble tentacles that can reach into and manipulate locks and machinery. Okay. Good, a living tool. That is definitely something we are going to need. Got it. Ooh, belt. That we can wear. And can we actually pick the lock? We can, good. Okay, what's in here? Speed pod. Yes, that's a keeper, and a healing pod. A dagger, we'll sell it. And a lantern, we don't need that. Okay, let's go. We have creations to deal with. What's in here, though? Ah! There is a Fiora standing by this chaining post. It isn't held in place. It must have been trained to wait by a post when not being asked to kill something. Its head waves unsteadily from side to side, and its eyes are unfocused. Meccan looks at it with a practiced eye. Not rogue. Will be soon. Might not need to kill. See if you can calm it. Try to calm it. Hey, level up. You reach out to the Fiora, tentatively at first, then with more confidence. You run your hand down its scaly neck. The creature looks at you. Its eyes focus again. There is something about you that it responds to, something that gives you authority over this creation. You are able to calm it down. It is not in danger of going rogue immediately. Unless, of course, whatever caused all of the creations to go crazy in the first place returns. Excellent. Well, we calmed it, at least. And we leveled up, so I did say what I was going to do was improve this. There. Melee weapons, quick action, and parry are now all at 5. Perfect. We are definitely going to need to improve those eventually, and that's going to take a while. But for now, Meccan looks at the Fiora you have created. It is a twitchy, twisted, sickly thing. Its skin is covered with cracks. Thin red fluid oozes in narrow rivulets down its sides. Meccan looks ill. It was a clumsy effort, but you were out of practice. You know that you can do better. This is not a surprise. You expected this? We knew that you were unusual. We knew that Shaper Rawal kept you here for a reason. We knew from you looking at you that you were different, that you had been touched by the arts of the Shapers. We? You and who? Meccan shakes her head. The rogues are coming closer. We will talk later. Be ready. The Fiora hisses and stumbles along, waiting for your next command. Wow, Thrasher is still out there? Huh. The creatures in the mist to the south have sensed you. They start slithering toward fresh prey. Meccan shrugs. Worms. Don't know why the Shapers kept them. Best squish them. No loss. Well, okay then. Charge! Right. Now, King. Fire! I said, fire! There you go. Nice job, King. Still a couple more. Oh boy, that's a lot more. Oh, that one fires! Fire! That one looks big, though. Toothy Crawler. Right, you take care of the fiery worm. You take care of... Yeah, you missed. Thank you. Nice job, King. Ow. There we are. Good. Okay, they're all dead. Take that. Let's see what we found up in here. Looks like there was a worm up in here. A sickly Artilla. There is an Artilla hiding in the back corner of this cell. It is small and sickly. Perhaps it was brought to the foundry so that its illness could be analyzed. And yet even a weak Artilla can be very dangerous. At first it seems calm and under control. Then as you approach it, something happens. For a moment, you sense something in the room with you. An invisible presence. It passes through quickly, but when it is gone, the Artilla is no longer calm. It hisses at you. Acidic venom drips from its mouth and hisses when it spatters on the stone below. It is rogue now. There is no chance of calming it. It is also very dangerous. Sometimes it is wiser to back away. Grab the sandals, and let's get out of here, quickly. Even a rogue will often hesitate to attack a Shaper or a trainer, someone dressed like one, but your continued presence was too much for the Artilla. It lunges at you. Alright. Okay, we managed to stab it dead. That'll work then. Looks like a servile got trapped in here and killed. Pants! Yay! Okay, take those. Moving on. Meccan freezes. She sees the dead servile on the ground at the back of the cell. It looks like the worm swarmed him. The body is already covering with a thin dusting of snow. You don't recognize him. He must have worked in a different part of the foundry. Meccan leans against the stone wall and chokes back a sob. Did you know him? Meccan nods. Her voice trails off. She stares at the body. You stand silently next to her for several minutes, watching for rogues. You start to get nervous. And cold. Very cold. Then, when you started to wonder if you would have to continue alone, Meccan remembers what is happening. She turns away from the body. No matter. Just a dead servile. None will care. Come, we go to Manala. From the way you reacted, I think that was more than just a dead servile. What is this? A living tool there. This is a power spiral. It is a smooth, elegant, intricately carved crystal shell full of magically charged essence. These powerful and delicate devices hold magical energy, which Shapers can then call forth for use in experiments. It is meant to generate a smooth, constant flow of energy and direct it into the crystal conduits on the floor. However, it is currently off. Yeah, we can turn it on. We got a spare living tool. Though your efforts are still hazy and confused, you think that you might be able to activate the power spiral. It hasn't been damaged, it's just inactive. You make a living tool and have it extend its feelers deep into the works of the spiral. It hums to life. Power starts to flow into the conduits to the south. Ah, good. Now any enemy near the pylon will not attack you as long as you don't get too close to it. And we leveled up again! Yay! How much... We are encumbered at 45. Good boy. That's gonna be a hell to improve. Oh, we may as well get an early start on it. Strength 6. I think that'll be good for a bit. Alright. What's in here? Ah, forge. Let's see. A couple bars of iron we can take. Not much else we need in here. Oh boy. Creation's down there. Alright, we can kill them. Modified beetle. There we are. That worked well. Alright, what else is out here? Let's see. See, another cloak, gloves we can wear, and another crystal. And here... Oh, this does not look good. You'll try to open the vat, it is sealed shut. You start to hear a soft rattling sound coming from all around you. You realize that it is coming from the sealed vats. Shapers often put fresh, delicate creations in vats like these, where they can spend their first few days growing in a nourishing solution. Something is in the vats. It is trying to get out. Worst, it is succeeding. Well, I think we can take care of these easily. Yeah, it's coming out one at a time. This isn't a big threat. Plus, hey, we're getting experience, which is nice. Another kill. And the last one. And another level up! Wow, we are doing well. Oh, I didn't see that one. There we go. Okay, take that. And take the shaper equipment, we can sell it. We're gonna need the coin. We're already wearing 30? Jesus. Okay, fine, improved strength again. Okay. I want to be able to hold and carry things. Oh, crap. What did I hit? Hold on. Sorry about that. Hit the wrong thing with the window, and yeah. You can see the rogue roamer in the middle of the clearing to the east. It is facing away from you. If you stay close to the west wall, you should be able to evade its notice. The rogue roamer? I'm guessing we would have seen it if we came from the east, so let's go take a look and see what it has to say about this roamer. Although we'll probably be able to kill it easily. I imagine, anyway. Meccan runs up to catch up with you. Oh, it doesn't actually say anything. Okay. Well, the roamer sways from side to side. It drools and makes angry hissing noises. You note that its paws are starting to turn a little blue. Most creations are made to be able to tolerate great cold, but there are limits. Alright, we'll just avoid it then. I think we're almost out of here. As you walk along this ravine, you start to sense something. A presence, an itch in the back of your mind. There is something not far ahead, something powerful. You wonder if it is the cause of all these disruptions. As you ready yourself, Meccan stops you. Wait, we are almost to Manala. Before we are there is something I must say. She has dropped all pretense of speaking like an ordinary servile. Why are you not speaking like you usually do? I am taking a great risk. If I will risk all, I will do it with dignity. What is it? Shaper Rawal is the lord of the foundry, a full member of the Shaper Council. He dumped you back here with the loyal serviles over 2 years ago. He said you were to be kept safe and dumb. Sometimes he sent someone to check on you. You were always safe, always dumb. Nothing had changed. You were left. We thought this was odd. We have been watching you, watching for the change too. It has happened. We? You and who? You will learn, if you do not betray us to Shaper Rawal, if you do not destroy us. Do you know who I am, or who he thought I was? A Shaper confiding in a servile? Never. What else do you have to say? You have power. Rawal will want it. The Shapers are desperate and terrified. They will offer all who can help them money and power and influence. Rawal will offer these things. Do not let greed take you. Remember, there are other paths. It will be hard. Rawal controls you. He controls me? How? You will know soon. It is one thing I know about Rawal, and his ways. Meccan reaches out and taps you in the center of the chest. It feels strange there. Numb. You'll need to look closer when you get out of the cold. There is not time to say more. Now we need to go. Get to Manala. Safety and warmth. What do you say? I cannot say what I will do. We should just go. I've seen very little, although, if Rawal controls me, that is a bit upsetting. Of course, you are still confused. That will not last. You have not met Rawal. think you will soon, now that you have changed, and you will see more of Shapers. Now come, let us find another thing they made, another mad creation. She turns and walks off into the snow. Just to the south, you can see the final clearing before the settlement of Manala. This is where the foundry brings irritable or disobedient creations so that you can tame them. You can see something hovering in the middle of the clearing. Even through the snow, its shape is unmistakable. It is the distinctive shape of a Vlish. That one just got here, hadn't tamed it yet. Rogue, I'm sure, and it's been busy. The Shapers created Vlish with extensive mental powers. These creatures are used to control and herd bands of less intelligent creations. That is what this Vlish has been doing since the chaos started, but not to help you. You have passed through the pacification fields. Only one final ordeal stands between you and safety. Enter Manala. We need to kill the rogue Vlish. Oh, it was King who leveled up. Okay. I think we'll leave King be. Alright. Focus on the Vlish. Oh boy. Well... Okay, focus on the Vlish. The other creations aren't attacking us yet. Whoa! Uh-oh. Now one of them is. King, kill it. Good. I feel like King is a dog. I mean, really. King, kill! Oh boy. Ah! Another one dead? This is a strong creation. Up, another creation. King, kill the worm. Well done, King. Suddenly the air is split with a deafening roar. You spin around looking for a new enemy. The cacophony resolves into a single voice, amplified by considerable magical power. Enough of this chaos! Step forward and present yourself so that this minor scuffle can be resolved. You feel a sharp, deep pain in your chest. When you recover, you find that you are walking forward. What was that? You stop moving in the center of the clearing and face south. You note that the Vlish has stopped fighting you. It too is facing the gateway into Manala. The massive stone door slides slowly open. A lone figure walks through, unaffected by the cold. Well, hello. The Shaper looks around at the mess and shakes his head. You are sure that you should recognize him, but your mind has become very cloudy. Meccan looks terrified. He looks at the remaining rogues and waves his hand. I absolve you! Whoa. The Shaper looks at your creation. So you have been shaped. You do have innate powers. Interesting, as I suspected. But what is that thing? You are far from regaining a proper level of control. He waves his hand and, as simple as that, unmakes your creation. What? A king! Oh dear. The Shaper then turns to the servile. You are... Meccan? Mickey? No matter. Proceed into Manala and rest. Then report for your next orders. There is still an extensive mess that needs to be cleaned. Go! Meccan gives you a final look. In the presence of a Shaper, she keeps her expression completely neutral. Then, without a word, she walks into Manala. The Shaper doesn't even look at her as she goes. He is watching you. Well. At last, the Shaper inspects you. Now then, let's see how you have changed. Do you know who I am? Do you remember, or is your mind still too muddled? I can see from your vacant expression that it is a second case. I am Shaper Rawal, master of the foundry and full member of the Shaper Council. I am the master here. Now that your unusual nature is starting to assert itself, I am eager to explore your capabilities and see how you can best be used. It is unfortunate that some entity is disrupting all of my creations, but I think you can help. You know who I am? I do, however I do not see any need to upset you with too much information too early. When I think it will increase your efficiency to know more about yourself, you can trust that I will let you know. An entity disrupting your creations? Wasn't the Vlish responsible? Don't try to think until your mind further returns, otherwise you will waste time and effort. The flesh was a negligible non-entity. The current destructions are caused by something much more mysterious and powerful, but we can discuss this later. You want my help? I am a full shaper of the council. You are not. I command your help. I need more quality agents in my employ. First, I need to explore your abilities, and I have a very good idea of how to do this. First, we should return to my tower. It is warmer and more conducive to analytical thought. You are giving me orders? I am, and you will obey them. I am the master of the foundry. If you do not believe me, I suggest that you try resisting me. A brief demonstration will prevent a lot of tedious question and argument. I will follow you if I must. That is wise, though we may need to take measures to correct your attitude. You can earn great rewards for service, wealth, and power. I will be waiting for you with your new orders in Eisenwood Spire. I will instruct the servile to lead you to me. Proceed into Manala. That is all for now. Without waiting for a response, he turns and walks back into Manala. You are left alone in the cold. Well, that was something. We'll remake King once we get into Manala. I don't think we have enough experience now. Let's see. A living tool, good. Couple thorns, good. Javelins, no need. Can we open this? We can. And in here, let's see. Healing pod, curing pod. Excellent, excellent. And a pair of boots. Excellent. Right. Well, I think that will be the end of this episode. It's entering a new area. Wow, this was a long episode, wasn't it? Oh well. Next episode, we'll proceed into Manala. We'll look around there and then probably head to Shaper Rawal. But until then, I am Chester44, that is E. This has been a Geneforge 5 Let's Play, and I will see you all next time.